This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1108, Efficiency is the Highest Form of Beauty, Part 2, by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. And I'm your host and narrator of the show. My name is Dan, and I'm here every single day reading to you from some of the very best personal finance blogs on the planet. We take all these great posts from our authors, with permission, of course, and we turn them into podcasts that you can take with you on the go. And today's post is actually a continuation from yesterday, so if you're new here, it'd be best to listen to yesterday's episode first. That's episode 1107. But if you are all caught up, let's hear part 2 as we continue optimizing your life. Efficiency is the Highest Form of Beauty, Part 2, by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. This uncontroversial history lesson could have come straight out of the pages of the Duh Journal or Obvious magazine. But yet the idea of efficiency has been consistently ignored in our more recent society, and this is the source of most of our current problems. For example, the accepted norm is that as we get richer, we spend more, borrow more, and work harder than ever to beat each other in the highly competitive economy. The richest people earn the right to consume the largest share of natural resources. However, if we still valued our efficiency, the very thing that got us here, and the biggest gift of being human, the opposite would be true. The wealthiest people could afford to be the most efficient. They would find ways to have the largest amount of fun, but with the added dimension of seeing nothing going to waste. We could live with a zero or negative environmental footprint and enjoy this incredibly prosperous, engaged lifestyle without even needing to step on anybody else's head to enjoy it. The added dimension of knowing we were accomplishing this rich life on 2 dimensions would take the satisfaction level to a new level as well. While the beginner rich person is a corpulent businessman who buys himself thrones and treats to emulate the life of ancient kings, the advanced rich person is one measured by how much better they left the world after subtracting any value they destroyed along the way. In a more efficient, rational world, the rich people would be the ones least concerned about advancing or preserving their own personal wealth, because that is obviously not an efficient use of time when you're already rich. Yeah, but how could we actually create such a world? I can see you nodding there, but you don't really think this is possible. If you're a scientist and into evolutionary motivations, you will remind me that efficiency is only a human priority in times of scarcity. After that, we branch out because it is actually more efficient to chill out, and in fact, making a show of waste is a show of genetic superiority. Look at me, I can afford to grow all these impractical, colorful feathers, or dump water on this big green lawn and pay servants to water it, and I'm not even here because I'm in Monaco this month. Now, come have sex with me because you know you want some of these superior genes. This is indeed a problem, and it's what drives most of the ugliest problems in the world. The world wars and the Cold War, dictators and politicians who seek personal power over society's advancement, certain CEOs and their followers who teach themselves not to understand climate change because they fear it would hurt their superficial profits. It's all the byproduct of when we throw our energy into our simpler ape-like instincts instead of the more beautiful instinct of efficiency that got us out of those tree branches and into this much richer life in the first place. But rather than surrendering our world to the simple dictators who cater to their own ape-like instincts, we can actually hijack their weakness for our own benefit. Because in a world where our material needs are met, the ultimate competition is for status. And status means emulating the richest, most powerful beings of your particular species. If you happen to be one of the richest and most powerful beings, this means everybody else will emulate you. I hereby suggest that you, the self-selected, curious, and generally very wealthy people that happen to be reading this article, represent a significant portion of the world's most powerful people, the ones with the status. People are watching you, wondering how you got all that money, maybe how you managed to run such a successful company, and why you seem to have your life together with free time to spend with your kids or the motivation to stay in such good shape. They want what you have, and thus they will do what you do. If you happen to agree with me that efficiency is beauty, the world would be a better place if we became more efficient, and that most of our biggest problems come from too many people missing that obvious fact, you can fix the whole problem by doing just one thing: demonstrating and celebrating efficiency in your own life. As your peers and the more junior members of your tribe see you riding your bike to work, not moving to an even bigger house, playing with your own kids in the public park, and raking your own leaves, and packing up your hiking boots and a tent instead of getting picked up by an airport limousine to begin every vacation, that's the life they will want for themselves. You'll note the obvious similarities to the Tesla Motors master plan here, which the company has used to go from a 3-person garage experiment to the world's most sought-after luxury automaker, while simultaneously ditching the 150-year tradition of the gasoline engine all in only 10 years. Start by attracting the top of society, allow them to demonstrate that your idea is desirable, then watch the rest of the world follow. However, as a collection of the world's highest status trendsetters, we can outdo even Elon Musk. Rather than just upgrading our existing infrastructure to be more efficient, we can upgrade the entire culture. Instead of just building a billion autonomous electric cars to drive or fly us through our trillion-dollar sprawling networks of concrete, we can choose to live closer together in the first place in beautiful, verdant neighborhoods that can be traversed in bare feet. Instead of just building solar arrays and storage batteries to cleanly power our gluttonous yet slovenly and unsatisfying lifestyles, we can upgrade to badass, muscular outdoor lifestyles of deep human and natural connection, while also putting up as many solar panels and batteries as it takes to keep the good music playing all night long. And as we dance in this utopian environment, we'll note that efficiency has again proven its beauty. Because while it is brilliant and noble to strive towards advancing the efficiency of our technology, it's even more efficient to directly change our culture. I can't do that all by myself just by riding my bike around town, but you can. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled Efficiency is the Highest Form of Beauty by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. And that is another episode and another weekend of Optimal Finance Daily in the books. I thank you as always for your support and for being with me each and every day. And I will be back here tomorrow with another post. So have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you back here Monday, where your optimal life awaits.